It's been a couple of months since I've had to do this. A nice summer break with not too much ringette. And here we go again. Once we get going, it doesn't stop until June. So we have for you this evening an exhibition game between two local U16A teams. City of Ottawa Ringette Association, Cora Ice, who are being hosted by Gloucester Cumberland Devils. Looks like GC is already giving out their jerseys. All the players have numbers. Our team is playing with their practice jerseys. So we don't even have the benefit of name bars or roster numbers yet. Cut out there. Right. Start of the game. Ottawa with a free pass at center ice. They'll send it deep. GC challenging Ottawa in the corner. Ottawa skates out with it. Ottawa cutting out in front. She's looking for a line to the net. Cross crease pass just off the tip of her stick, and that gets cleared to the neutral zone. Ottawa chases the ring down. The hard cut, looking to pass it, but it's chipped clear by GC. GC chasing a wobbling ring to the net. That shot will go wide, and GC will find the ring behind the net. GC now in the Ottawa end. There's a pass looking for a shot down the middle. Shot blocked by the Ottawa defense. And the ring is back to GC. GC now diving behind the net. Shot to the net. Stick save. Rebound to the Ottawa defense. Ottawa taking it up along the boards. Pass along the boards into the neutral zone. Backhand. And sorry, folks. Back to the neutral zone. Ottawa with the ring. There's the shot clock warning over the blue line. 5 seconds on the shot clock. Shot! And that should be good for a reset. Nope, not going to give it to them. Goalie ring, just wide. Ottawa ties up that GC ring. And after a quick line change, Ottawa now coming hard off the boards, up high, and she will take it wide. Drop pass, picked up by GC's defense. Penalty coming against Ottawa for, thought it was going to be tripping because the player went down, might have been hooking, let's see. Tripping it is. Time of the penalty, 13:11. GC on the power play. GC with a pass the boards, hard off the boards, up high, and that ring is pulled clear by Ottawa. GC will take it back behind the net. Big speed behind the net. Cross ice pass, looking for that player down low. And Ottawa tied up the ring. It's back to GC. GC, nice backhand pass, shot and a goal. GC. Let's see now. How do I do my replays here? Replay. GC with a tricky backhand pass. Connected for a clear shot. GC with the first goal of the game. All my buttons have moved around. Sorry, folks. Ottawa's free pass tied up by GC in the corner. GC clears it to the neutral zone. GC chips the ring in the Ottawa end, and Ottawa's defense will pick it up. GC coming in hard with the checking. Ottawa clears it to the neutral zone. Over to, oh, it's clear. It's waved clear. Ottawa can play it. And Ottawa dives in to take the ring behind the net. Look at that goal on the board for GC there. Ottawa over the top. Checked by GC. And she'll lose an edge. GC chase the ring. Ottawa with the ring. 4 seconds left on the shot clock. Ottawa with the shot. Save. Now the GC goalie, and the rebound stays in the crease. GC will clear the ring to the neutral zone. Right through. GC 3-on-1 right in front of the net. The save. Rebound is on the other side of that crease. And the Ottawa defense tipped it to the top of the zone. Ottawa now in the neutral zone. Cross ice pass, and that will go. The GC defense will pick it up on the boards. Ottawa will tie up the GC skater, and that ring will go to the goalie for a free pass. All right, let's see here. All my buttons are a bit out of sorts, so we'll deal with that later. Goalie ring to GC. GC in the neutral zone. Pass into the Ottawa end. Clean stab, but Ottawa will check the ring away from GC. Both players go down looking for the ring behind the net. GC. Over the top again. Pass down low, looking for that one-timer at low post. 6 seconds on the shot clock. There's the reset. Loose ring in front of the crease. Ottawa will skate it to the blue line. Long pass to the bottom of the neutral zone. Ottawa checks the ring away from GC. Short pass over the blue line. Ottawa looking for a shot. She'll take it behind the net. Cross ice pass. Clean stab. Drop pass. Big speed shot. And a save. Ottawa will find that rebound. Big speed over the top. Does she have a lane? No shooting lane. She tried to pass it up high. It ended up off a GC skate and onto a GC stick. Into the neutral zone now for GC. Long pass. And that goes all the way to the crease. Ottawa's goalie nudges that ring aside. GC will win the quick battle for the ring behind the net. GC now up high. Looking to hook. Over that center. The shot gets tied up. Another 30 seconds on the shot clock. Drop pass and a shot. A player flying over that blue line. Saved by Ottawa. GC takes it behind the net. Feigns a back pass. There's the back pass. And I think she's on the wrong side for the shot. GC cycling tight at the top of the zone. That shot goes wide. Ottawa's defense hustles to that ring. Past the bottom of the neutral zone. Ottawa, big speed through the neutral zone. And it sends it deep. Ottawa finds that ring. Ottawa with the ring in the GCN. Pass. I think she was looking for a reset. Ottawa will maintain possession. Ottawa underneath the defense back. Oh, cross crease pass, looking to get a shot off. GC ties up the Ottawa stick, and the ring's nudged into the crease. Goalie ring, and GC will clear it to the neutral zone. Ottawa's defense will pick up that pass. GC will turn it around. Into the Ottawa end now. GC looking down the middle. She'll take her time. 20 seconds on the shot clock. GC now cycling behind the net. Up high, back pass. Ottawa's defense quick on the draw. And over the Ringette line to the Ottawa forward. Her stick is tied up, but Ottawa's defense will chip it into the neutral zone. Battle for the ring at center ice. Ottawa putting pressure on that GC ring carrier, and the ring stays in the neutral zone as it bounces off the GC stick. Ottawa dishes the ring. It goes to an Ottawa player, and Ottawa will skate it to the blue line. Short pass over the blue line, pulls it away from GC, and Ottawa now on the offense. 20 seconds on the shot clock. She's looking for a shot. Backhand shot, and a save. GC goalie ditches it before the 5 count. And GC now in the neutral zone. Back in the Ottawa, and GC looking at the net. Looking for the narrow angle shot. Ottawa's defense with a nice check. GC again coming in down low underneath the D. And the shot is saved by the Ottawa goalie. GC shadowing that Ottawa defender, chasing her behind the net. But Ottawa will take it up along the boards into the neutral zone. GC's defense is there to tie that ring up. Ottawa will chip it into the GC end. GC's defense skating it up into the neutral zone. Ottawa ties up the GC pass. Lost an edge there. And GC will keep possession of the ring. Ottawa intercepts the GC pass into the neutral zone. Clean stab. Ottawa looking for a leading pass. GC ties up the pass. Ottawa looking for a breakaway opportunity. Big speed. Shot down the middle. And it's checked away by GC. Loose ring. Ottawa sends it to the net. And a save by GC. GC's goalie gets rid of that ring after all that action and sends it into the neutral zone. Tied up on her heel. Battle for the ring now at the bottom of the neutral zone. GC will skate out with it. GC with a shot and a goal. time of the GC goal is 6:28. Ottawa back at center ice. Ottawa's pass is deep. GC gets to it first. Ottawa takes it back. Ottawa looking for a way into that defensive triangle. Cross crease pass. And that hits something on the way through. GC's defense will find that ring. GC sending it into the Ottawa end. Ottawa will intercept. Nice pass. Breakaway. Ottawa hangs onto it. Shot to save. A great breakaway opportunity for Ottawa there. A big save by GC. GC with the ring in their own end. Ottawa looking to tie up that pass. Loose ring in the neutral zone. 5 sticks in it. GC will send it to the Ottawa end. Ottawa wins the race to the ring. She'll take it behind the net. GC gives chase and wins the tug of war. GC with the ring now. Back pass. GC at the top of the zone. Pass into the triangle. Intercepted by Ottawa. Ottawa looking to skate it up. GC checks it away. And GC keeps the ring in play on the blue line. Ottawa, short pass up the blue line. Big speed by Ottawa. Pass through traffic. And that'll be chased down by GC in the corner. Ottawa pulls the ring away from GC. And she will skate it behind the net. Hard cut, looking for a narrow angle shot. Takes it to the net. Backhand, tied up by GC. There's the shot. And the goal. Ottawa with their first goal. Where is she? There she is. And now let's see here. Event replay. Ottawa valiantly heading to the net all by herself. 2 defenders trying to pull that ring away, but Ottawa stuffs it in. Time the Ottawa goal, 4:52. GC now at center ice. GC heading to the net, looking for that shot. Ottawa's defense gets back in time. Back pass by GC. Ottawa checks that shot away. 16 seconds on the shot clock. GC coming out of the corner. Ottawa with a nice little check to pull that ring away from GC and a pass off the boards. GC checks the ring away from Ottawa and keeps it in play in the neutral zone. Ottawa's defense will pick that pass up at the bottom of their end. Hard cut, support pass into the neutral zone. Ottawa skating to center ice. Pass along the boards, but that will go to GC. 3 sticks, looking for that GC ring, but GC will send it to the neutral zone. Ottawa sends it back into the GC end. Race to the ring in front of the crease. And that will end up behind the net for GC. GC now skating up the middle in the neutral zone. At the blue line. And that ring will go to GC. GC looking for that shot down the middle. Ottawa's defense ties it up. Another backhand pass. GC steps on the ring. And that should be a goalie ring. Nope. They're going to give it to GC. I thought she blew the whistle because GC stepped on it. Yeah, here we go. They're going to give it to Ottawa, as they should. I don't want to do the ref's job. 3:37 left in the first period. Let's get that Ottawa goal on the board there. And we'll fiddle with these buttons during the break. Ottawa with the free pass, looking for a hard one up the middle. GC will intercept and send it back into the Ottawa end. GC on the boards. Coming off the boards, looking for a shot down the middle, and a wall of Ottawa players. A back pass. GC looking for another shot, another pass, loose ring. Ottawa's defense tying up that GC pass, and Ottawa will skate it to open ice. Ottawa now with a pass into the neutral zone. Ottawa skates it down, short pass over the blue line. And GC will nudge it to the top of the zone. It's on the blue line, and that ring was still in play. What are they going to do? They're going to give it to GC in the neutral zone. 3:02 left in the first period. GC's pass tipped away by Ottawa, and Ottawa won the contest for the ring along the boards. Ottawa through center ice, into the GC, and GC looking to pull the ring away. Loose ring goes to Ottawa. Ottawa now off the boards, cross ice. And GC will pick that loose ring up and send it up along the boards. Ottawa will intercept. And Ottawa now pass along the boards into the GC, and GC intercepts that Ottawa pass. Pass up the middle, over 2 lines. Nope, they're going to wave it off. GC takes the net shot, and a save by Ottawa. And Ottawa will get the ring up on a 5 count. GC with the free pass in the Ottawa end. GC taking it behind the net, gets behind the defender, takes it all the way back up high. Shot blocked by the Ottawa defense. GC finds that ring. 10 seconds left on the shot clock, all the way up high. There's the pick, cutting underneath the center. Shot chipped up high over the net. 4 seconds left on the shot clock. And there's the reset. Ottawa's goalie. Toss behind the ref. And Ottawa's defense will skate hard to open ice. Pass in the neutral zone, got away from her, but Ottawa will pick it up. Ottawa now with a short pass over the blue line. Ottawa looking at 3 GC defenders. And the shot off the goalie stick. Quick check by Ottawa. Loose ring at the edge of the crease. And the ref will stop the play. Ottawa will get the free pass in the GC end. 1:14 left in this first period. Ottawa looking for a shot off the free pass. She'll fake it and send it to the boards. Behind the net, under the center, shot. And that'll be cleared away by GC. GC at the blue line. Pass onto the stick, shot, and a goal. GC will hang on to that ring, save it for the player in position, get the 3rd goal of the game for them. 51 seconds left in the first period. Ottawa at the blue line. Her pass intercepted by GC. GC clears it to the neutral zone. Pass intercepted by Ottawa. And GC ties up the Ottawa ring. Ottawa looking for a clean pass off the boards in the neutral zone. Ottawa still tied up at the bottom of the neutral zone. She'll dish it, and it's a race to the ring. Ottawa wins the race. Ottawa with a pass off the tip of the stick. And that'll go to GC. GC will clear it to the neutral zone. Loose ring to Ottawa. Ottawa's pass goes deep into the GC end. 10 seconds left in the period. GC skating from behind the net with the ring. Into the neutral zone. And that's the end of the first period. Now, let me fiddle with some buttons here. Software upgrade, nothing is where it's supposed to be. right, thanks for sticking with me here. We're back in action. Top of the second period, GC leads by a score of 3-1. Let's get that right. GC with the free pass at center ice. Their pass tipped away by Ottawa, chased down by GC along the boards. GC. We have 2 seconds on the shot clock. There's the shot. And they're going to give it to the goalie. The refs looking like they're just getting started in season 2. Trying to figure out where their buttons are. Goalie toss up to that Ringette line. Ottawa with a short pass over the blue line. GC to it first. Loose ring picked up by Ottawa. Ottawa skating hard along the boards. Ottawa, tricky pass to the top of the GC end. GC will get to it first and send it to the neutral zone. GC sends the ring to the Ottawa end. Ottawa chasing GC to the boards. Centering pass. GC will chase that to the boards. Here's the shot clock warning. Down low. GC looking for that ring in the corner, and she'll take it right to the net. There's the reset. The goalie hangs onto it. Quick drop behind the net, and Ottawa's defense now skates it up along the boards. Ottawa at the blue line. Pass to the neutral zone. Ottawa. Deep pass, and that will be a race. Ottawa wins the race. And Ottawa with the ring in the GC end. Up high on her backhand. Pass down low. Looking for that one-timer, and GC's defense tied up the Ottawa stick, denying Ottawa the scoring opportunity. Ring back to Ottawa. Ottawa cycling around. Sends it to the net. Gets a reset out of it. And she'll skate it all the way back to the top. Backhand pass. Ottawa will pick it up off the boards. Ottawa now on her forehand over the top. Trying to get underneath the center for the backhand shot to the net. GC ties up the ring, and they will clear it to the neutral zone. Ottawa. Nice checking in the neutral zone. That pass is intercepted by Ottawa, and Ottawa will clear it back to the neutral zone. Loose ring in the neutral zone. Ottawa finds it. Ottawa sends it along the boards. GC sees the ring first. Loose ring in the neutral zone goes to GC. GC now skates it to the blue line. Short pass. GC looking at the net under the center. Nice check by Ottawa to deny GC the shot. And that ring is dished wide. GC picks it up looking for a centering pass. There's a cross ice. There's a shot down the middle. And Ottawa's goalie is down for the save. Nice save by Ottawa. Short pass over the blue line. GC tries to tie up the pass. Ottawa with the ring. Ottawa, nice passing out in front. Shot the goal! Beautiful work by Ottawa. Ottawa moving the ring quickly through the neutral zone. Couple quick passes and takes the right line to get past that defender. Clean shot and a goal. Time the Ottawa goal, 12:04. GC leads by a goal. Back at center ice. GC sends it deep. Bounces off the boards onto an Ottawa stick. Ottawa's defense now skating it along the boards. Into the neutral zone. That one got away from Ottawa. GC intercepts. And that ring will go to Ottawa, but I think there's a tripping penalty being called against Ottawa. Ottawa going to the penalty box. Time of the penalty is 11:45. Two minutes on the board. GC with the ring in the Ottawa end. GC with a shot in the goal. GC with a cross ice pass. Power play goal. that stab. No defense blocking that shot. GC with the power play goal. Just 12 seconds into the power play. Time of the goal is 11:33. GC back with a 2-goal lead. Ottawa with the free pass at center ice. Ottawa's pass tied up by GC. Loose ring at the top of the zone. Back and forth along the blue line. Ottawa wins the contest. Short pass over the blue line. Ottawa hard off the boards, looking for a shot. GC tying up the Ottawa ring. Ottawa wins it back. Lots of time on that shot clock. Ottawa now. Cross ice. Oh, again looking for that one-timer at low post. GC ties up the Ottawa stick. And there's the breakout play. All alone in front of the net. A shot and a goal. GC with lots of time to make that shot. A long pass from the defensive end and the quick pass into the offensive end, all alone in front of the net. GC with their 5th goal of the game. Time of the goal 10:58. Ottawa with a pass along the boards, off the boards, looking at the net. She will take it in behind. Fake back, shot, chipped up high over the net. 7 seconds on the, oh no, they got a reset off of that. GC chasing the ring down along the boards, and GC will chip it into the neutral zone. 2 lines. Belongs to Ottawa. GC will create a standoff. Loose ring in the neutral zone. Bit of a wobble. Battle for the ring along the boards. And Ottawa skates out with it. Tug of war. GC with a quick check will take the ring away. And it'll be sent deep to the Ottawa end. Ottawa will chase it down. There's the pass into the neutral zone. Picked up by GC. Loose ring. Rolling like a penny, and there's the stab. Flatten that ring. Ottawa with a nice stab to keep that ring in play. Nice pass to the player on the drive. GC with 4 skaters in the defensive end. The refs didn't seem to notice that one. And Ottawa will get a free pass. .9:37 left in the second period. GC with a 3-goal lead. Ottawa pass to the boards. Big burst of speed to try and get underneath that center, but the ring is checked clear into the crease. GC, the pass into the neutral zone. Couple of fakes. And GC will drive to the net. And she will take the wide skating lane behind the net. Ottawa wins the tug of war behind the net. And she will look for a skating lane to get up the ice. Hard cut, clean pass. Not so clean pass. Picked up off the boards by GC. Ottawa checks the ring away. And that ring is still tied up in the neutral zone. Back on her feet, Ottawa with the pass. GC wins the race to that ring. Ottawa with a big check to try and tie that ring up. Ottawa intercepts in the neutral zone. Ottawa with the pass to the top of the GC end. GC will intercept into the neutral zone. Ottawa with the ring. Pass, that stays on the blue line. Ottawa checks it into the GC end. GC's defense will clear it. And all the way down the Ottawa end now. Ottawa wins the race to that ring. Hard skate up to the blue line. Past the neutral zone. Gets away from her. 3 Ottawa sticks looking for that ring. Ottawa skates out with it. Ottawa now skates through traffic. Loose ring picked up by Ottawa along the blue line. She's waiting for some white jerseys to get over there. That pass is tipped away. Ottawa has to skate into the neutral zone to pick it up. Ottawa's pass through the neutral zone, still tied up along the boards. And a whistle will stop the play. Ottawa will get the free pass at center ice. Halfway through the second period, the score is 5-2 for GC. Ottawa with the free pass at center ice. Ottawa with a pass along the boards, looking to get underneath the center, and the defense, a flurry of checking to deny Ottawa the shot. The ring comes wide to Ottawa. Ottawa looking to pass to the player up high. GC will block that one. GC now. Looking to get out of the zone. Clean pass to the neutral zone. Long pass. Looking for a big breakaway there. Two open players in the Ottawa end. GC now with the ring. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Pass up high. Shot over the net. Swatted down by GC, and Ottawa will pick it up. Ottawa slams on the break. She's tied up along the boards. Skates to open ice and a pass up the middle. Ottawa. Clean stab in the neutral zone. Big skate. And into the GC end. Ottawa off the boards. Looking for the shot. Oh, and the shot is checked away by GC. That'll trickle into the crease. GC's goalie will toss that to her defender. And we're back in the neutral zone. GC, another quick pass and another breakaway alone in front of the net. Shot looking for the 5-hole and Ottawa. Sorry, folks. Loose connection here somewhere with this get-up. Ottawa picks the ring up the top of the zone, past the neutral zone. It's checked away by GC. Battle for the ring along the boards of the neutral zone. Ottawa skates out with it. Pass along the boards. Ottawa makes a stab. A shot. Nice shot by Ottawa. The defense was closing in. She got the shot off. And that will be an Ottawa free pass in the GC end. Something's a little loose here, so we'll work the bugs out. Ottawa with a pass the boards. She'll take it behind the net. Off the boards, over the top, pass down low. And Ottawa will cycle around on the forehand. Next to get underneath the center. The ring got away from her and it cruised into the net. Ottawa will take it. There's a goal. Or no. What are we calling it? Let's take a look at the replay. I think I heard the ref say it's a goal. Ottawa goal. Time of the goal is 5:23. .523 left in game time. But less than 8 minutes left in Zamboni time. There's the goal on the board, and GC with the free pass at center ice. Ottawa tying up that GC ring at the top of the zone. She'll skate out with it. Short pass over the blue line, intercepted by GC. GC now skate. There we go. Loose connection, sorry folks. Found the culprit. Ottawa with a shot. Oh, and a big save by GC. Apologies for any home theater speakers. I have no idea what that sounded like, but it looked like it was a red line on my audio equipment here. Ottawa shot. Nice shot. Big save by GC. Glove save. And that toss is going to be chased down by Ottawa. Ottawa taking it back to the net. One-on-one. Past the defense. Shot. And a save. Oh, Ottawa stomping her feet on that one. Lovely goal scoring opportunity by Ottawa. Nice work by Ottawa to tie up that GC ring. Ottawa wins the ring again in the neutral zone. Ottawa skates through center ice. Chased by GC. Waiting for those white jerseys to get over the blue line, drilling it to go deep. And it's off the GC stick. GC with the ring at the blue line. Ottawa ties up the GC ring. GC looking for a shot. Shot doesn't make it to the net. They'll give a reset anyway. 3:30 left in the game. GC coming off the boards. Down low. Ottawa pushes her behind the net. Ottawa will pick up that GC ring as she tries for a narrow angle shot or a reset of some sort. Ottawa now looking for a way out. I don't think they gave Ottawa a reset there. It's like 5 seconds on the shot clock. Doesn't quite seem right. GC with the ring. In the neutral zone, short pass over the blue line. Cross ice pass. And GC will pick it up along the boards. Ottawa, the check. Sends the ring up over the ringette line. Battle for the ring. Ottawa's forward looking to come away with it. GC will take it in. There's the pass. The player coming off the bench. A spin and goalie ring. We hit the shot clock. Ottawa's defense with a tricky drop pass. Top of the zone. Pass into the neutral zone. And that will be intercepted by GC. GC sends it all the way. The bottom of the Ottawa neutral zone. Big checking along the boards. GC with the ring now. Cross ice pass. Stab shot. Blocked by Ottawa's center. Loose ring at the edge of the crease. And Ottawa's defense check away the GC sticks before they can get their shot off. GC with the ring. Drop pass. Looking for the shot. There it is. And a save. Ottawa's defense with a backhand pass. And that will go to GC. GC with the shot. Ottawa's goalie hangs onto it. GC with the free pass. In the Ottawa end. Minute 25 left in the game. Score is 5-3 for GC. GC skating all around the triangle. Behind, ends up with behind the center, behind the D, gets the shot off, and Ottawa's goalie will get caught on another 5 count. That ring will go to GC. Loose ring. After that free pass, Ottawa's defense wants to jump on it. GC pulls it back in time underneath the center, looking for the shot. I don't think she was upright. Pass back, another pass back. GC with the ring underneath the defense this time. There's the pass through the crease. Up high. And GC had to chase the ring back in. 2 seconds left on the shot clock. And they're going to give it to the goalie. 38.5 seconds left in the game. Ottawa's toss up to the ringette line. Cleared to the neutral zone. Clean stab by Ottawa, and Ottawa now with an opportunity to make something happen in the dying seconds of the game. Pass along the boards, tied up by GC. Back to Ottawa, shot and a save. Rebound, back to Ottawa. Ottawa off the boards, centering pass, shot and a goal. That's how it's done. Lovely work by Ottawa. Let's take a look at that again. Ottawa sees her player down low. Nice backhand pass, clean stab, stuffs it in. Time of the goal is 13.8 seconds. GC at center ice with the free pass. There's the stab, looking for one more goal. Backhand pass, looking for a shot. Another shot. Pass goes wide. 5 seconds left in the game. The shot good for a reset, and that is the end of the game. GC wins by a goal. Right before the Zamboni got onto the ice. Well, thanks for joining this exhibition preseason game. I think we're all looking forward to seeing what the regular season schedule is going to look like, when that first game will be. Tournaments are already scheduled. I just need to see what the schedule looks like for my other players to figure out where I will be. I'll do my best. Cover as many of these games as I can. Thanks for watching. We'll see you at the next one.